Ever had that weird feeling someone's messing with your head, like subtly making you doubt yourself?
Oh, absolutely. It happens way more than we think.
Yeah.
And understanding those patterns that's crucial.
Yeah.
There are maybe 10 really common scenarios.
10. Okay.
Yeah, each with its own kind of signature. We can walk through them pretty quickly, just the core idea and like how to spot it.
Perfect. Let's get into it. The first one, I think a lot of people have heard of it now, gaslighting. What's actually going on there?
Ah, yes, gaslighting. It appears this is really about making you doubt your own reality, your memory, your perception, everything.
How to do that?
Well, it's often quite deliberate. They might alter facts or side something, like your keys, maybe, and then totally deny it.
And blame you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Insist you never brought them home, or you're just being forgetful or, overly sensitive. It erodes your trust in yourself.
Gosh, that sounds awful. So what can you even do?
The key seems to be creating fact anchors, like just jotting things down. A quick note, maybe a photo.
Something solid.
Right, something concrete you can look back at. And maybe getting an outside perspective, someone neutral if you can. It helps ground you.
Okay. Got it. Next up, guilt tripping.
Yeah, the classic, it really leverages that reciprocity thing, our urge to repay kindness.
It twists it.
Totally. It appears manipulators will inflate what they've done for you, their sacrifice, to make you feel this huge sense of debt.
Like the classic parent move. After all I've done for you.
Precisely.
Hmm.
When they ask for something small, but the implication is you're a terrible, ungrateful person if you hesitate. It works because we do feel obligation.
So how do you push back without feeling, well, guilty?
It's about drawing a line, isn't it? Distinguishing between, reasonable gratitude and emotional blackmail. Setting boundaries around what that implied debt actually requires.
Makes sense. Okay, what about love bombing? That sounds intense.
Oh, it is. We found this pops up a lot early in relationships. Sometimes cults use it too.
Really? How does it work?
It's overwhelming affection, grand promises, constant compliments, gifts. It's designed to create rapid dependency, like a huge dopamine hit.
So you get hooked fast.
You get hooked fast, and then often there's a sudden switch to coldness or withdrawal. It feels like an addiction. That intermittent reward keeps you chasing the initial high.
That sounds like whiplash. How do you avoid getting sucked in?
The best counter seems to be time. Just slow down. Don't commit too deeply too fast. Healthy things usually build more gradually, right? Be a bit wary if it feels like a perfect fairy tale right off the bat.
Good advice. Okay, number 4, the isolation strategy. This sounds kind of sinister.
It can be. Evidence points to this being about cutting you off from your support system, making you rely only on the manipulator.
How would they do that?
They might claim others are against you, maybe spread rumors, or just position themselves as the only one you can trust, the only one who really understands or supports you.
Like a boss telling a new hire everyone else is talking behind their back.
Exactly that kind of thing. Makes you suspicious of others, dependent on the protector.
So the counter is basically don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Pretty much. Get info from different places, and crucially, keep your own friends, your own interests, your own life outside that one relationship.
Right. Okay, intermittent reinforcement. You mentioned this with love bombing.
Yeah, it's related but broader and incredibly powerful, like a slot machine. It appears to drive addictive behavior because the reward is unpredictable.
So sometimes they're nice, sometimes they're not.
Exactly. Sometimes warm, engaging. Other times they ignore you, they're critical, maybe even cruel. You never know what you're going to get, so you keep trying, hoping for the good response.
How do you break that cycle?
You have to try and standardize your side of it. Your responses, your interactions. Don't ride their emotional roller coaster. And set limits on how much negativity you'll accept while waiting for that random bit of sunshine.
Okay. Then there's the debase rescue cycle. Sounds like another two-parter.
It is. What we're seeing is, first, they undermine you, criticize your competence, make you feel incapable.
Knock you down.
Right. And then, conveniently, they step in to save you, to fix the problem they just highlighted or even caused.
Ah, so they create dependency.
And gratitude. Like criticizing your work, making you feel useless, then helping you fix it, reinforcing that you need them.
So the counter is, don't take the bait.
Sort of. Try to separate the criticism from the offer of help. And crucially, have your own support systems already in place so you don't need their rescue.
Right. Information control. Seems like holding the keys to the kingdom.
It really is. It seems manipulators try to create a knowledge monopoly. They claim to have unique, essential info you need.
Making you feel like you have to rely on them.
Exactly. Using uncertainty, maybe anxiety, saying they have contacts or secrets vital to your success, implying you must follow their lead.
And the escape route.
Diversify your sources. Do your own basic research. Don't let one person be your sole gatekeeper of information. Verify things.
Okay, double bind. This one sounds like a real mind bender.
It is. It's designed to trap you. A lose-lose situation. Whatever you choose, you're wrong.
Can you give an example?
Classic one. Parent tells you you should visit more often. Then you take time off, make the effort, and they say, oh, you didn't need to go to all that trouble. You feel guilty either way.
Ugh, yeah, damned if you do, damned if you don't. How do you respond?
You have to try and step outside their frame. Don't accept the binary choice. You could try to clarify what frequency would work best, or shift responsibility back, or just state your own needs clearly. Refuse the trap.
Tricky. Okay, emotional blackmail. This sounds pretty direct and scary.
It often is. We found this uses fear, obligation, guilt, FOG really directly. Threats are common.
Threats of what?
Sometimes self-harm or dramatic consequences if you don't comply. If you leave me, I'll, It hijacks your rational thought with panic.
That puts immense pressure on you. What's the counter?
You have to build a firm psychological boundary. Recognize their choices about their actions are ultimately theirs, not yours. It's not about not caring, but not being held hostage.
What if they really are a danger to themselves?
Then you have an emergency plan. Involve third parties, professionals, emergency services to ensure safety, but you maintain your boundary. Their actions aren't your fault or responsibility to control.
Right. Okay, last one. Projective accusation.
This is interesting. It's like a defense mechanism turned offensive. It appears manipulators project their own stuff, their behavior, their anxieties onto you.
So they accuse you of what they're doing.
Often, yeah. Like someone cheating might constantly accuse their partner of being unfaithful. It distracts from their actions and puts you on the defensive, trying to prove your innocence.
How do you handle that without getting caught in endless arguments?
Mirroring can sometimes work. Reflecting it back gently without accepting the accusation. Like, you seem very focused on cheating lately. Is something on your mind? It shifts the focus back. A third party can also help bring perspective.
Wow, okay, so that's 10. That's a lot. But just recognizing them feels powerful.
It absolutely is the first step. And look, understanding this isn't about seeing villains everywhere. It's about equipping you, building resilience, trusting your gut, and aiming for clearer, more honest connections.
Which leads to a fascinating thought. If all these tactics rely on distortion, fear, obligation, what does real healthy connection actually look like?
Exactly. If manipulation needs fog and mirrors, maybe true connection just needs clarity, honesty, mutual respect. Definitely something for you to think about.